Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer, and welcome to what is going to be the first episode of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, which is the second Diablo game and its expansion. Not a whole lot I'll need to say here, I don't think, but let's just get it started. Hopefully everything will work okay, because I had to mess with it quite a bit in order to get it running in a window, number one, and number two, in a window that will fit, that will work with my recording. Copyright 2000 through 2016, Blizzard Entertainment, all rights reserved. I will be doing single player. I've got some characters here. Hardcore Assassin, of course, I named it Ass. Don't know why, just because I noticed at the time, I've noticed it in the past, but at the time it caught my attention again that Assassin is Assassin, and that's what spawned that name. My preferred character over here, we've got my level 78 Paladin, too legit to quit, and Champion means I've completed the first two difficulties. Slayer means you've completed the first difficulty. That's my Necromancer, level 36 Sorceress. Slayer, I think I just said it means you completed the first difficulty, but I'm going to be creating a new character here. We've got an Amazon that is skilled with the spear and the bow. She is a very versatile fighter. We've got an Assassin, schooled in the martial arts. Her mind and body are deadly weapons. We've got a Necromancer. Summoning undead minions and cursing his enemies are his specialties. We've got a Barbarian. He is unequaled in close quarters combat and mastery of weapons. Paladin. He is a natural party leader, holy man, and blessed warrior. Sorceress, who master the elemental magics, fire, lightning, and ice. And a druid, commands the forces of nature. He summons wild beasts and raging storms to his aid. Now, I'm kind of torn between making a paladin, simply because paladins are my favorite class in this one, and a barbarian, because barbarians are my second favorite class in this one. Though I've never completed the game with a druid, an assassin, or an Amazon. But I believe it's been a long time since I used a barbarian in this one. I think I'm gonna make a barbarian. Just call him JC, because I'm very unoriginal. And it's going to be an expansion character, of course.
Good day. Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Okay, now, just one moment, please. I forgot before I started this to figure out which build I want to use for a barbarian, because I didn't know who I was going to be using until now, so I'm looking at a couple of different builds real quick to see what I want to go with. I might just go with an Immortal King Barbarian, but that's going to rely on getting the Immortal King set later on. So I would need to use something different, I think. Might go with a Berserker build. Ooh. Okay. I think I'll just start out and I'll do whatever I want kind of with it, because you can change skill points and stat points
Good day. I
once
am
per
Akara,
difficulty.
High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Okay, so I got my first quest, the Den of Evil.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
Okay.
Wow, you're a barbarian, huh? It's really great to meet you. I've seen a few of your kind around here lately. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could go off adventuring with you. Oh, by the way, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp.
Okay. Then we've got everyone's favorite, Geed.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
Yeah, this is where you can gamble in this one. Buy items not knowing what they are. We've got my stash over here. I guess I will just head out and start this then.
Beware foul demons and beasts.
It's been, as I mentioned, it has been a long time since I played this as a barbarian. I'd have to say, out of the 3 games, out of the 3 Diablo games, I'd have to say this one is probably the one that I've spent the most time on. So far, there's not going to be a whole lot going on, really. It's going to start out pretty slow. Now, there is something I can do that will make me level up faster, but it will make the game more difficult. It can only be done in offline play. I might do it here and there. I'm not going to go to the maximum. You can set the number of players in the game, so to speak. I did that with my most recent character, that paladin I had. But yeah, you can do /players, and there's 1 through 8. 8 being the maximum, and it makes it so that the enemies and the drops and everything are leveled to having 8 players in the game. Or where 1 is the normal, having just 1 character in the game. Obviously, at 8 players, yeah, it doesn't show because my face is in the way. Players set to 8. Obviously, at 8 players, the game's going to be quite a bit more difficult. Now, I think my first thing I'm gonna get is Bash, because that does extra damage. I think I will set this back to 1 for now. I'll set the players to 1 for now, and later on, if I feel like I could use more of a challenge, I can always bump it up. But yeah, everybody in this one has mana. Whereas in the third game... Oh, the first game you all had mana as well, I guess, so... That's not really new. But yeah, I typically will go around the entire perimeter of a place before I go to the inside. I don't know why, that's just how I've always done it. Chipped amethyst. Cool. Placed in a weapon, it's plus 40 to attack rating. Armor, it's plus 3 to strength. Helmet, it's plus 3 to strength. And shields, it's plus 8 defense. I'm gonna throw it in there, and I'm gonna use that shield then. Now, something that's different about this, we've got an attack rating which gives us our average chance to hit an enemy. The last enemy we attacked. Average chance to hit a fallen is 95%. Bash attack rating, again 95%. Defense is 18, which shows average chance that you will be hit by an enemy, the last enemy to hit you. So average chance fallen will hit you 20%. Chance to block is 37%. Then we've got fire, cold, lightning, and poison resistances. And this down here, stamina. You can run in this one, unlike the first one. But it's limited. You can't run forever. Now, my mana will recharge as I use it. Temporarily, anyways. That's what that shrine does. Yeah, I ran out of stamina, so now I'm walking. But yeah, that cave there, that's the Den of Evil that I'm supposed to go into. So I toggled running off for a moment so I can recover stamina. Before I go in there, I'm going to clear out the other part of this area, which is over this bridge. You can use the Alt key to highlight items on the ground in this one, like you can in the third, so that is very helpful. Yeah, barbarians are meant specifically for, or not specifically for, but they're meant more for damage than anything else. So we've got Howl, which scares away nearby enemies. We've got Find Potion, which you can use on the corpse of a monster for a chance to find a potion. We've got Bash, of course. Then we've got Masteries. Sword Mastery improves my sword fighting skill. Axe improves axes, and Mace improves maces. I'm going to try that. I've got a 15% chance right now to find potions. And this isn't that useful right now. It can be quite useful later on. But for the time being, it's not that helpful. Chipped skull, that's another type of gem you can get in here. In a weapon, it gives you 2% life and mana stolen per hit. Armor regenerates mana 8%, replenish life +2. Helmet, same as armor, and shields attacker takes damage of 4. Now I picked up a topaz, which in a weapon adds 1 to 8 lightning damage. Or a chipped topaz is 1 to 8 lightning damage. 9% better chance of getting magic items in helmet and armor, and a shield, it's lightning resist +12%. There's several different kinds of gems and things like that in this one. There's also runes. There's also runes which have different properties, I guess you would call them, that can be placed in socketed items. I will explain a bit more about runes later on, though. Experience shrines. Now I gain more experience from kills for a short time. And all of the shrines except for, I believe, experience shrines and gem shrines will refill after,
I am overburdened.
After a while. No. Yes, please. I want some life and mana steel. Oh yeah, bash knocks them back too. I didn't remember that. It can knock them back, I guess, actually. Now I don't want to hit. Okay, that's locked. I don't have a key for it. I don't want to hit that shrine because
I am overburdened.
Speaking of keys. I don't want to hit that thing yet because that will remove my my experience shrine.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't need all those. Okay, we've got this lady over here.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness. Halt.
Then she'll tell you need to complete a Kara's quest first. Or she'll say you should complete a Kara's quest before continuing on, or something like that. I'm getting a little bit of armor and a little bit of equipment here.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm picking these up. I never keep them anyways. Now, I'm going to go and hit that other experience shrine. After a while, I won't be picking up the crude, cracked, damaged, things like that either. But for now, I still do. Because when I'm starting out, I need the gold. Yeah, your gold is kept down here. It doesn't take up space in the inventory in this one, thankfully. Okay, guess I'll be heading back over there and I'll go into the Den of Evil then. I'll have to try to remember to show you something that can happen in there. It's a little bit of a bug, I guess, glitch, whatever. Although I'm not sure that I'm not completely sure that it's just a coincidence that it happens. Before I go into there, I'm just gonna sell off this stuff and...
The Order welcomes you.
There's a keyboard shortcut to selling off items in this one. I don't have enough for a Tome of Tom portal.
Good evening.
There we go. Now I can carry another roll of potions. Now I can head out to the Den of Evil. I just gotta remember to do what I want to do in there. Kill all monsters in the den.
There are many foes here.
Yes, there are many foes here. Now we've got these guys who will raise those fallen that I've been killing. At least for a little while it'll work. Yeah, that's a thing in this game. There's ethereal or whatever items that cannot be repaired, so there's no way to repair them. So you get, if you use them, they are broken. After their durability runs out, they're broken. You can't use them anymore, they're gone. Whereas you can repair other stuff. Section first, or there might be like one enemy left in there that I don't that I don't kill, and then I'll have to backtrack. Oh, I'd have to backtrack anyway, but still. Okay, we're good. Now I have to remember to leave a fallen shaman alive. I might just leave this one alive and leave his little friends with him. Because you need that guy to be alive in order to do the thing that I wanted to show. I need the shaman at least to be alive.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh boy. Now I picked up this fulminating potion, which is a thrown weapon. This one explodes and deals fire damage. Shows up telling me that I'm almost out. Now it's red, which means I'm really close to being out. And now, last one. And it gave me my sword back. Cool. Zombie just said brains. We've got ourselves a unique enemy here. Actually, I think this might be what is called a super unique. I don't remember. For all that stuff, so let's come back to town.
What you need?
Something I forgot to mention about the barbarian. They can wield items that other classes, some items that other classes have to use two hands for, they can use one hand for. Not all of them, but some of them.
Yes?
Okay, I don't have enough for that now. Oh well, I will shortly. Now. I've got to be getting close to the last few enemies in here. There we go. We've got 5 enemies left. Oh crap, it's not gonna work anyways, is it? Because I don't have enough of them over here. What the? Okay, I guess it won't work. There's this glitch that can happen where if you get it down to 5 enemies left and then a shaman resurrects one of them, it will say enemies remaining 666, which is why I said I'm not so sure that it's
The rogues are safe
just
for the moment.
not so sure that it's just coincidence or whatever it is that I said. Considering it's the Den of Evil and it goes up to 666, that just...
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Hello. My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Okay. Now. The sad part is, this one you can't just end anywhere unless you want to have to backtrack. So these episodes could vary quite a bit in length. This one won't be too much longer. I know where the waypoint's gonna be, so I can just head over here. The waypoint for the next area is right inside the entrance, so it's not going to be too difficult to get to it.
Beware, the evil is strong ahead. Beware, Beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Beware the evil. Beware.
Come on, there was something else
Beware.
you say.
Beyond.
Wasn't there something else you say?
Beware. Beyond. Beware the.
Yeah. Screw it. Yeah, the waypoint's right here. So now,
Hello.
I think that's where I'm going to end this one. So that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.